some tickle bitty.
Wait, oh, the cord was stuck under my boob. Is it wrapped around me? All right. Fuck this. I'll figure it out one day.
Hey, one day. No, it's perfect. We're good.
Lord of chaos, serve hot, eat loud, patience gone. Pull up a chair, it's getting weird. Hide nice, bad ideas, mosquitos and cafecitos. Bless your heart.
This is Mosquitos and Cafecitos, the Florida Girl podcast where two non-Hispanic ex-party girls try to survive their Hispanic husbands' louder than life, in-laws, and motherhood, and somehow we're successful at it. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Carrie. You're getting really good at that.
Oh, thank you. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare.
I've actually been listening to a lot. Remember I told you that thing about my nostalgia problem?
Uh-huh.
And for a long time, I couldn't listen to songs from growing up, maybe my late teens and my 20s. And I don't know, it just makes me really uncomfortable to think about being old now. I had a whole crisis about being older. Like, I don't know, was it last year? And on top of all my other crazy stuff, really weird getting old. I can't deal with it. I don't mind body changes, whatever. I don't mind my crow's feet, but things don't come back the way they did, or it's just different.
My mind and my heart will always be living in that like indie sleaze era. And that's just the way it is. Like, the old dude that's driving his Thunderbird, listening to classic rock with the freaking like winged mullet with the windows down. And he's
Trans
like
Am,
leather. His skin looks like leather and he doesn't give a shit.
Marble Reds.
He's still in the 80s and he's just going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
That's me and my indie sleaze. I'm never going to stop listening to the fucking yeah yeahs and the Strokes and cutting my bangs.
I will never learn my lesson there either. I will never learn that I need to stop touching my hair. It's just bad. No, I'm not that bad though. Well, I got my hair cut at the kids' place a couple weeks ago, and she said I did a good job.
Your hair always looks great, and your hair's always DIY. So,
Well,
what's the Florida man story of the week, girl?
Let me see here. I have 3 short ones.
Let's do it.
This one is called Stomach Issues. Out of Orlando, Florida, we have a Florida woman who was caught going 136 miles per hour on the turnpike. When she was pulled over and the officer asked her why she was speeding, she said she was having stomach pains, like she had to take a shit.
Let that woman go.
I think the officer arrested her. Let me look again. But I'm pretty sure he arrested her. She probably shit her pants. Because you know those stomach aches?
Yeah.
When
there's like a knife in your back and you're starting to sweat.
Yeah. Goosebumps.
I don't know.
And then they come in waves.
But honestly,
like,
she
I'm
should have
good,
just
I'm
pulled
good.
over. She should have just pulled over and shat on the side of the road. If it was that bad.
I had to think if I've done that. I've never done that.
I have done it.
Michael has done it.
I have
Behind
done
a dumpster in Miami.
I did it in front of my husband, my son, and my mother-in-law.
Ooh, talk about, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, and I forget what song was playing.
Dehumanizing.
It was like, what song was playing on the radio? Because we turned the radio up so they wouldn't have to hear me.
Oh my God.
It was so bad. We were driving home from Live
You
Oak.
fart that much when you poop?
I don't know.
Oh, it was a tummy ache.
It was like,
tummy ache?
We were just at the rest stop. We stopped at a rest stop and I only had to pee at the rest stop. And we ate rest stop pizza.
That's Sbarro pizza?
Yeah. And there was another rest stop coming up and we had just passed it. And there wasn't another one for miles. It was that stretch of the turnpike where there's like not another rest stop for a long time. And I told him, I was like, pull over. He thought I was kidding. So I took a big ass deuce on the side of the Florida turnpike in front of my husband, child, and mother-in-law. And I think like Sting was playing. Or the police.
Well, that's a way to remember.
Mhm.
The police, like the Every Breath You Take?
Yes, that's it. I'll be watching you. That's what was playing while I was taking his shit on.
That's cinematic.
So that woman, you know what? If you had to go that bad, You're putting other people's lives in danger going 136 miles
That's
an hour down the
true.
Florida Turnpike. Pull that ass over, pop a squat and shit, okay?
Agree with that. 'Cause if you're doing that, you don't know who's gonna pull out in front of you. Because when Michael used to have the Hellcat, I used to really get nervous, because I know he's a good driver. I know that thing is, like, to the ground, but it's other people who jump out at you or see you coming, flying up 140
Or
miles
don't
an
see you
hour.
coming.
Yeah, that, or, like, they see you coming, they get scared, so then they move over, and you're already trying to switch the lane to go around everybody. Like, that used to really scare me. I think I can't remember. He
Well,
he got up there, like, 167.
no way. I would have
Mhm.
lost my mind and filed for divorce. I have such bad car anxiety. Like, I'm a terrible
I'm not
I
rolling my eyes at you, I'm rolling my eyes, like, at just, like, you know me, and, like, I just go, "Alright." So,
no, no, I can't. I would
I
start
was mad,
crying.
though, I
I
cried.
would start crying and
I cried.
screaming, and, like, Charlie, like, barely goes over, like, 75 in certain areas, and I'm like, slow down," 'cause I think that the cars in front of us are gonna, like, hit the brakes for
Yeah,
some reason,
yeah,
like,
you never know. These people, especially here in Florida, I think Tampa's worse than Miami, the traffic and the
well,
drivers, but you never know what these dummies are gonna do.
Florida drivers are the fucking worst, the worst.
Yeah.
Once you get, like, into Central Florida, forget
Do
about
you
it.
think they're better or worse?
Like, North Florida is like driving anywhere else, like
Yeah,
normal
because
people
there's
that
nobody
use a
there.
blinker and stuff like that. I mean, not
Yeah,
anymore,
and they
but
they use their brights appropriately, like, if you
then
you know.
you once you get past, like, Orlando and you're getting down and then once you get into, like, Palm Beach and Broward County, forget about it. You're in a third world country.
Yeah,
These
nobody
people
has
are driving
insurance.
like there's no fucking rules, no insurance, they can't read
No
the fucking
licenses
signs, no light.
or
Yeah,
suspended
yeah,
license.
yeah, exactly, so, I don't know. So what happened to the lady? Did she get arrested?
Um, I'm pretty sure she got arrested because that's double the speed limit. Well, yeah. Well, what's the speed limit, 75?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's about double the speed limit. Um, I think she got arrested, but I don't know. I wanted to talk about Twisted Mac, but I don't think I'm gonna go there.
Oh, the twisted mac and cheese at Hard Rock Cafe?
Well, yeah,
If anybody
because don't you know
listening to
what
this
happened?
has constipation and you really need to, like, have a bowel movement, go to the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood, Florida, at the Guitar Hotel, and order the twisted mac and cheese, and your problems will be over.
Well, I don't think I wanna go there, but
Oh,
there was an
you got that
incident.
twisted mac and
I'm
cheese
just
story?
gonna brush on it. I was new to the role. It was like 2010. I was freshly 21. I didn't know any better. And when you're in training, you eat one thing off the menu every day or whatever. So, it was the
Nobody
day to
warned you.
yeah, nobody told me. It was a day to try Twisted Mac. I'm lactose intolerant, and I know this. However, I will suffer the consequences for cheese and, ice cream really is what I'll suffer for. If I go 2 cones, I'm done. Miserable for the rest of the night. 1 cone, I'm good. Anyway, I had the Twisted Mac. I didn't realize how twisted it was. It has
Twisted.
I think it had, like, heavy cream, all kinds of shit.
There's wing sauce in that cheese.
That classic too is a
Yeah,
full-on diuretic.
yeah,
Anyway,
and it's so delicious.
yeah. Oh, mixed with the barbecue to make the tangy. That what double fried?
And then you get an apple cobbler after.
Shit. Alright, getting off topic. That's when I lived in Margate. The Hard Rock was 45 minutes away. I would take the turnpike to Atlantic Boulevard. I was at the light getting off at Atlantic Boulevard to go west on Atlantic. The light would not change. My stomach had dropped, and I knew it was about to happen. So, I don't wanna go much further than that. I talk about shit all the time, so I don't need to take you here, but just use your imagination. I called my mom. I told her what happened because something had happened in my car at that light. She's laughing at me. "This is what happened, and I need you to
Did you,
meet
like,
me."
shit into a Gatorade bottle or something?
No, I wish. I was at a red light. I had my seatbelt on.
I don't know, she said, "How did you do that?" And make it sound like it
Well,
was
that's a whole 'nother story, but I'll never go there unless somebody pays me a lot of money, I'll tell them about that story, but, um, she's like, "How'd you do that?" I was like, "That's not the point, mom. I need you to meet me outside when I get home." So, she's laughing, she's like, "Alright, I'll see you in a few." I drive home. I'm like sitting on my knee. Like I brought my knee up, my left knee up, and I'm like sitting on it because, something's happened. And mhm. I get to my house. I pull up. My mom has a towel just sitting on a bucket in the driveway. Like, wash yourself off kind of thing. Like, that's what she did. And then she comes outside, she's giggling. She goes, "Get yourself in the backyard." She took the hose. I was 21. Took the hose and said, "Go stand in the grass. I'll hose you down." It was like mortifying, but she giggled the whole time. I laugh about it now but like, I couldn't believe that happened to me. I cannot,
I
you
would've
know
been
what?
throwing
I
up. Oh, did
actually
you
told
throw up
that story
too?
at work once at my corporate job. Did I throw up? No,
You
no.
told that story at your
To
corporate
my
job?
boss, to my old boss, he actually told me to tell that story on this show, so shout out. But yeah, that's the twisted Mac story. So I totally get it, but I still, you know, I'm not gonna go 136 miles an hour. I'll take the L. My next story was, you heard about that shooting at Rihanna's house?
No?
Rihanna, you didn't hear about that?
No, girl.
Anyway, good thing I'm up with the times. Not really. I don't know shit going on, but I know this. A Florida woman
What, like, is this
from
recently? Like, recently?
Yeah. Yeah, like a week or 2 ago, I don't know how, but recent.
Wow.
Um, Ivana Ortiz, 35, flies out from Orlando to California, pulls up to Rihanna's house, who's home, her husband there or whatever he is to her, and then her kids. They're all home. Pulls up and
She tries to shoot her?
shoots up the house from her car. It says here she sprayed the house. So like
Like,
whatever
drive-by
she
style? Taka 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 taka.
I guess, or yeah, and then, she even hit the neighbor's house. Just so happens that Rihanna and A$AP were not in the house, they were in an Airstream on their property, so they weren't
They
hurt.
probably heard the gunshots.
I don't know, I don't know, but
That's
that is
terrifying.
terrifying, absolutely.
Yeah,
So this woman, I think she's got something wrong in the head, at least she must be having a moment,
obviously.
and,
She's
I guess
mad at
before
Rihanna.
this,
She's
she's
like,
been, like,
"Fuck your
posting.
Fenty. I don't wanna wear your
Oh, maybe
underwear."
she's mad about that something, she didn't get a
Maybe
return or
that
an
Fenty
exchange,
guy
I don't
gave
know.
her a rash or something.
Oh. Oh, the makeup's great though, I like the makeup.
I think
Um,
everything Rihanna does is amazing.
she's hot. Anyway, so, yeah, she was arrested. She's arrested, charged with, attempted murder, assault.
Fuck.
Um,
That's
but
and
yeah,
she's a
she had
Florida
been
woman from Orlando.
posting online saying, "Rihanna, if you got something to say or something, say it to my face." Rihanna, I don't think knows the lady, so it's just silly. I don't
She's
know.
calling out Rihanna, and she got on a whole ass airplane and
And got a
flew across
gun.
the country.
Yeah, and got a gun and shot up this lady's house with kids in it. Like, go delusion. Delulu. And then the next one is my favorite place. Now I get to be neighbors with Polk County. And I
Uh,
love that Sheriff Grady Judd. He's probably one of my favorite. You ever watch his videos?
no,
Are you kidding? You never watch? Okay, so when we
no.
get off the phone today, you have to look up some of Grady Judd's videos. He is hilarious when he holds press conferences. He's a guy grew up his whole life in Polk County.
He lives Polk
Very,
County, huh?
yeah, like
Good old boy.
yeah, that's exactly what he is. And they catch a lot of trafficking, like, drug
Yeah.
trafficking coming out of there, a lot of all
I
kinds of
think I
shit.
actually might have seen a few of his
They
videos.
busted a whole family, like 27 people for a whole drug trafficking ring, like 2 years ago. But yeah, this one is crazy. You need to know all of this. Florida man found on construction site wearing lingerie with a gun hidden in his silicone implant, deputies say.
What
So that
silicone
caught my
implant?
attention right away. This happened like
What's
last
the
week or
silicone
something.
implant? A gun hidden inside of a silicone
Yeah.
implant?
Polk County. It's always up in Central Florida, like here, Tampa, Polk County, Osceola County, all, okay.
Kooky dukes,
Uh,
man, all the meth.
yeah, I guess. Central Florida man is facing multiple charges after deputies say they found him on a construction site wearing lingerie and discovered a firearm in his breast implant. According to the Polk County Sheriff's Office, 39-year-old, and they're all around our age. We're all at a breaking point. We've been through it all. Matthew Zaccarino, so Italian maybe, he's doing us dirty. Altamont
White
Springs,
male.
spotted standing beside a vehicle at a construction area. Deputies say Zaccarino began putting on a red lace bra and a G-string as they approached him. When deputies ordered him to stop, he removed the items instead, revealing a handgun hidden beneath one of the silicone breast inserts he had been holding.
Oh, he's, like, got those, like, drag
Like the
queen boobs.
prosthetic
The
boobs.
ones they put on
Oh,
that's, like, goes around, like, their neck, like, they stick boobs in.
oh, I was thinking it was like how my mom had breast cancer. She had like a prosthetic boob. Like
Maybe
I was
maybe it's
trying
one
to
of
think,
those too. Like, if it was an
where are you
implant, like
hiding the gun?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
wow. I know. Deputies handcuffed him and took him into custody. Investigators say Zaccarino claimed he was on his way to a costume party, but refused to provide the location. I wonder if he was like a kink
So what
guy
was
or
he
something
dressed up
like,
as? A woman in lingerie? Is he dressed up as Rihanna wearing Fenty? Like,
I wonder if
what's
he's
the
naked. I don't
yeah,
know why I'm picturing him having clothes and then putting a bra on top, but now I'm like, this gets better. He's probably naked.
yeah, he's just wearing
Dirty dog.
That's another
Oh
thing
my
my
god.
Irish family, my mom will go, "It's a dirty, dirty dog. He's a
uh,
dirty dog."
he's charged with trespassing while armed, loitering, and prowling, and resisting arrest without violence. Sheriff Grady Judd commented on the bizarre encounter, saying, "A lace bra, a G-string, and a hidden gun. Folks, you cannot make this up." So that's Florida. Florida this week. Lots of weird shit all the time.
Alright, Sheriff Judd, I see you.
He's really funny. One time, this guy put a thermos up his butt at a park,
My god.
and Grady Judd was on his press conference, and he showed the X-rays of it and goes, "People, it's gonna take a surgery to get this out," or something. Like, he was really serious. Like, don't put stuff in your butt. And that's why I got onto a whole nother thing with my Michael's cousin's wife, who's a doctor at an emergency room, and I was like, "Tell me how much stuff people put up their butts. I need
Oh,
to know
yeah.
all
My friend
kinds of
one of
shit."
my friends is a ER nurse in South Beach.
I bet this is up somebody's butt somewhere.
Yeah. That's chaotic, and speaking of chaotic speaking of chaos, can we talk about kids' birthday parties and how fucking ridiculous they are these days? Because I'm planning Rio's first birthday party and Arlo's 5th birthday party, so I feel like those are 2 big ones, you know?
Yeah,
And the pressure to have that, like, perfect Instagram fuck this shit, okay? Fuck it. Because I feel like
I
kids'
know.
birthday parties have gotten completely out of hand. Like, what happened to the way that they were in the '90s, the way our moms did it with, like, pizza, a pool, chips,
Homemade
and a
cake.
piñata, and a homemade
Yeah,
cake. Look like shit. Your parents are just sitting there drinking a fucking beer, having a screwdriver, and that's it. Like, now we have, like, balloon arches.
I'm guilty.
And I mean, me too, because like, you feel like you have to do it, you know?
Yeah, it's a totally unrealistic,
And it's
like,
like, you know,
unnecessary stress for what?
it's like a standard, like, an unattainable standard because then, like, it's like a fucking wedding for a 4-year-old.
Yeah, it is, and
It's
then
like there's photo ops, you know? You walk in and then there's the backdrop
props
to
for the kids to
take the
have these,
photo.
yeah,
Yeah,
selfie
and, like,
stations,
what happened to just, like, pizza, cake, ice cream, a goodie bag, and a fucking swimming pool or a
that
water
was
hose?
David's 5th birthday just recently. I didn't really, it was at a
Okay.
park, and I just put some, I obviously, I go crazy for anything.
You could still have, like, a regular birthday party and still be crafty, but, like, the
Yeah,
themes, like,
yeah.
baby's first rodeo, and they, like, bring
Okay,
in, like,
like the
miniature
Toy
fucking
Story
horses and stuff.
to infinity and beyond or
Yeah,
something
to
that.
the moon. He's turning 2. The theme is to the moon
Yeah,
with, like
I don't think like that. I'm not good like that.
and or
I make
oh, but there were
shit.
and some of them are so cute though that they're like, what was one that I thought was hilarious, and I wanted to do it, but I think my cousin's gonna do it before me. Oh, Way Down Yonder on the Chattahoochee 3,
That's cute.
and then you make it like the whole Alan Jackson music video with,
So
like
we're talking shit, but also
I know,
acknowledging
'cause it's
it's
like
very cute.
it is really cute, but it's just, like, a lot, you know? It's so much, like, what are the other themes? Or the one that I
But
think
the
is really
girl
cute
parties that,
is,
like, they all come, they have hire a service to come to your house and have fucking tents put up in the living room with air mattresses for
like,
these fucking little kids and
since
spa
when are we
parties
literally, like, unless you're crafty like you are or what have, like, a handy husband, like, who's hiring a party planner and a party decorator
for a
for
10-year-old.
not even it's for a fucking 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a
No.
4-year-old, a
Oh,
5-year-old?
yeah, actually, I've seen that a lot more than
It's the only way people do it
10-year-olds.
now, like, there's no so Rio's first birthday party is coming up, and I was scrolling, Pinterest, because everybody's birthday looks like a Pinterest board,
Yeah.
and it's just the way it's done now, like, there is no other way. There is no other way.
It's all about showing up another parent or, like, for their
Doing it
Instagram
Yeah,
or
doing it for the gram, and
yeah.
so I saw, as I was scrolling on Pinterest, a theme, this is the theme, is vintage '90s birthday party, which is
Oh
basically
my
no
god.
theme.
Yeah, it's basically your
That's
mom
the
made you a
theme.
cake, you guys are in the Florida
Yeah,
room,
it's
like the
like
den.
yeah, a plastic folding table with just, like, a bowl of fruit, a bunch of sandwiches, and, like, a bunch of bags of chips, and, like, nothing matches, it's all multicolored, like, a
Your
bunch of
goodie
colors.
bags are literally just Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, like, the goodie bags are just, like, those plastic see-through ones with, like,
Yeah,
balloons on them.
yeah, if you even get that. I don't know if she did it great, but I don't remember goodie bags at my parties, but she
I
probably
My
maybe
mom
she
threw me
did.
goodie bags. What was your kids' birthday parties like when you were a kid? Like, what were your parties like?
Very simple at my house in Margate, in the pool. We were all in the pool, water balloons, and then, we got a pie in the face every year, which was the most exciting thing. We looked forward to it. And my mom just took a pie tin and whipped cream or whipped cr I call it whipped cream, but I'm recovering. I call it whipped cream now. I call it the correct thing. Um, and she'd pie us in the face. And we'd play hot potato. She'd literally go heat up a potato, take us out front, and let us play with the hot potato. But if you set those expectations with the kids, like, they would never know the difference. Like, yeah, this is fun playing with a hot potato.
Arlo expects decor.
Oh, he's much more bougie. Bougier than David for
My
sure.
kid fucking wants to eat salmon and broccoli. He has to have chobani, and he wants decor on his like, on his
Gross, like Greek yogurt?
chobani. Like,
I'm
I
not a
didn't
Greek
so
yogurt girl.
yeah, my kid eats Greek yogurt and eats salmon and broccoli, and it's like, I didn't do it on purpose. But when it was his birthday, it's his birthday on, like, a Thursday or something, but then his party's on the weekend. So on his actual birthday at home, we're like, "Oh, let's just do a little something with just us on your real birthday, and then you'll have your party." The fit he threw in the morning when he woke up and saw that it was his birthday today and there was no
That
decorations.
was at 3 or 4? Damn.
He threw a fit. "But where's my decorations? There's no decorations." He was so upset. So he went I sent him to school for a little bit. I picked him up from daycare pretty early, and we did the little party at school with, like, the kids. We brought cupcakes and all that. When we brought him home, my mom and my mother-in-law came over, and we put up whatever decorations I had underneath my bed in, like,
Aw.
my party bin, and when he came home, he was so excited. That's all he wanted was decorate, and he didn't even care that his friends weren't there. It was me, my mom, my mother-in-law, my husband, and my brother, and he was like, "Yeah!" He had the best time ever. He had more fun doing that than at his actual I don't even think we yeah,
Did you do a 4th birthday? I wasn't invited. I
we
can't
did.
remember
We
if you
because
did.
I had just had Rio, so we just had a party at, my sister-in-law's house because
Oh,
she's got a
yeah.
pool,
Yeah, yeah, yes, 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 yes.
but we
I
just did
remember.
that, like, because 'cause I'm trying to keep it low key with these
David's
kids.
4th birthday was I had the table downstairs, like, he woke up, the table was decorated, he was happy as a pig in shit, and,
Yeah.
like, that was the best birthday ever. So 4, I didn't do anything, and then 5, that's why I was like, "Let me do a party for 5," but you know what is the best of the best feeling that I didn't know I was gonna feel? Um, Inviting his friends from school. That was probably the coolest thing about that birthday party to me. He had his own friends. They weren't my friends' kids,
Mhm.
and I got to see how he is around them, and they're all cute and boys together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really, really cool, and, yeah, I didn't go crazy, and it was awesome, and all the parents came from school, and, like, the dads were talking, and the moms were all hanging out, and it was a really great time. I was really happy about it.
My kids are both born in the dead of summer, the heat of summer in South Florida, and I do not have a swimming pool in my house. So
I coming from somebody who had a pool her whole life, and then I grew up and had to take care of that pool, mine might blow up that I blow up in my patio now,
right,
like,
but
I really got
I
it
can't
would
have
be
a pool
nice.
party at my house with a bunch of kids, though, with a blow-up pool. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to think of, like, indoor things to do for his 5th birthday.
Bowling.
I think I'm gonna take him to the no, he doesn't like bowling. I took him bowling once and he had a fit.
The movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it at, the movie theater here that's, like, the $5 movie theater with a big arcade.
Oh, I would thought you were gonna say you know what was my favorite movie theater growing up? The one in Davie, the Egyptian one. I thought that was like
Movie
going to
Co?
Universal Studios. Like,
Movie Co?
yeah, my cousin would take me because she lived in Sunshine Ranches or whatever it's called, and I thought that was like going to Universal Studios for me. Was that movie theater pulling up, I'd be like, "This is so amazing."
It still
Still
is.
is it there? Is it there
Yeah,
still?
it's not
Oh.
called Movie Co. though anymore, it's called something else, but it's always gonna be Movie Co.
How awesome. That's
Yeah.
a cool movie theater. But yeah, um, jo for my nephew's birthday, he's turning 2, Jamie's doing a movie theater birthday because Mario comes out, the new
Oh,
one,
oh,
and David is,
yeah.
like,
Arlo's so
nonstop.
excited about it. Arlo asks, Alexa almost every day how much longer till the movie comes out.
Same. He's like, "Are we going to the movies for James's birthday to see Mario and Bowser and Rosalina?" But, one thing he did say to me about his birthday was, unprompted, I didn't set this up. Out of nowhere, he said, "Thank you for my birthday party, mom." And I started tearing up. I was like, "How sweet are you, you little shit?"
Cute things now that they're,
Yeah,
like,
I
older.
didn't I didn't make him say that, it was just and then he just said it a few times, and then after he had all of his presents, because we didn't open them there, we opened them, like, a couple days later, he forgot about them. And, after we opened them, he took a picture with each one to send to people, and then, he said, "Thank you for my presents, mom." I was like, "Oh, they're not from me, they're from your friends," and blah, blah, blah. But very, very grateful. I guess that he sees, maybe I teach him that, you
Apparently,
know?
you're a good mom.
Yeah, I guess I put a lot of pressure, unnecessary stress on myself, but I guess I'm doing all right. He says,
Yeah.
"Thank you," and "Please."
Yeah. Ugh, I've been going back and forth in my head on whether or not I'm gonna invite his friends from daycare.
You don't have to invite the whole class. I thought you would have to invite the whole class, so I was like,
Well,
"Oh,
there's only 10
fuck."
of them.
Oh, there's 20 kids in his
Ask the teacher, like I have an idea of 2 of them are, but I'm gonna ask his teacher, like, who are his homies so I can invite them.
He doesn't talk about his friends when he gets home. David, that's all he
He
talks
does. He's always
about.
like, Giancarlo solo habla español para mí. I go, habla español
He's
con
so funny.
Giancarlo? He goes, sí. And then he's like and then Jabari. Jabari's so funny.
Oh,
Jabari thinks he's funny.
oh my gosh. Yeah.
And
I
Jabari
I
is
I love
also
it.
twice the size of Arlo. Arlo is the shortest kid in his class. He's the youngest kid in his class, and,
Oh,
he's got
summer
that
birthday.
yeah, and he's got that shorty stuff from Charlie's side of the family. They're all, like, the same height, except for
He
Jabari's, like,
might hit a growth spurt.
Jabari is as tall as me, and he's 4 or 5 years
That's
old.
like one of the kids in David, you know who he is, and because I sent a picture of all the kids doing the Feliz Navidad for Christmas, and he was the one spinning, and, like, that's, like, David's boy, but he's double the size of David,
Yeah, Arlo is, like,
I thought
tight
David was
with
tall.
Jabari. No, Arlo is tight with Jabari, and Arlo is the shortest one, and Jabari is the and Jabari's mom is tall. When she drops off both her kids, she drops off, and the mom, they're all tall.
I thought David was tall, but he
But
apparently is not.
so I
He
think
is,
he's medium.
average or shorter.
Well, maybe he just didn't have his little jump yet.
I don't know, but I
Now
said to
these
the
kids all
pediatrician in February, I said, "Anything on those charts tell you he's gonna be tall?" And the doctor goes, "We don't know that." I said, "Well, when I was a kid, the doctor told my mom I was gonna be short, and I'm short." And he goes, "No." He's like, "There's no way of knowing that." I'm like,
they say
"Okay."
that when you're, like, 2 years old, whatever the height they were when they're 2, you double that, and that's how tall they're gonna be.
Wait a
And I was
minute.
like, "Wait a second, I was only gonna be, like, 5 feet tall."
There's nothing wrong with short guys, right? Nothing wrong with
My
it.
husband is a short king.
Yeah, I was gonna say short king, but, I just, I thought I wanted him to be tall like his dad, and my dad's side, they're all very tall, but my mom's side are all little garden gnomes, Italians, like, the tallest one was five
Garden
three.
gnomes.
you know?
Uh,
So and I'm
yeah.
tiny, but Michael's pretty
I
big, his
mean,
sister's really tall too, so I play a sport, make me some money. I need a pro athlete. So I definitely want to do the karate for the discipline, and he's going to do t-ball with
Well,
the
I was
friends
thinking
from
about, well, because
school.
Arlo's doing the gymnastics, I was like, we could do his birthday party at gymnastics, but then I was like, I don't know.
David just went to his first birthday party he ever got invited to was my girlfriend's daughter at the gym. He loved it. He thought it was so fun jumping, you know.
But yeah, they do the birthday parties at this place, but
They
I
did
know
it in
that
the group, but we got there late. So I had to do my own tour for him.
I don't know, but we had 90s birthday parties, and these kids have fucking event
My
planners.
mom made my cake. My mom made all of our cakes growing. That was like the thing. Everybody knew mom was going to make us a cake. And like now, Publix obviously, but oh, I got mine from Sam's this year, which was a deal of deals.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Rio's birthday party, I'm definitely like, Arlo's first birthday, I had a rager at my house because I had a rager at my house. My mom had a rager for me on my first birthday.
wait a minute.
So,
His first birthday was, yeah, you had it was a surf party.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and people were partying at my house till, like, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I left early.
Yeah. So, this time around, plus all boundaries I've made as a parent since then, I'm not doing, like, family events at my house anymore.
For you.
Um So, Rio's, I rented, like, like, a room at a park. No, it's gonna be,
Oh.
in Sunrise because they have, like, an indoor room that you can rent, but then it's, like, a nice park outside so the older kids can run around and do
Good.
whatever.
That's why I did the pavilion at the park. It was great.
Yeah, and I I have a theme and stuff, I'm doing the whole thing just because I know that I had a big ass party for Arlo, so I should,
Come down.
I'm not having it as big as I did for Arlo. Arlo was the first kid, I don't know any better.
Well, yeah,
I had a
remember
huge
David's
party.
birthday? We were in the backyard and
Yeah,
we had the music. I was moving,
yeah,
so I didn't give a shit anymore. And remember how loud we were hanging
yeah.
that night.
That's what I
Everybody,
did.
front yard, backyard, sides of the house. Like it was a
Uh-huh.
full blown like
It was a rager.
teenage high school party.
Not Rio. Rio's gonna get a nice normal party, I'm gonna be there for a certain amount of hours, and when I'm done, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And Arlo,
Nobody in your
I'm
house.
gonna go to the arcade for a couple hours, I'm leaving, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because
David loved that. David loves going to Dave& and Buster's with his dad, like, that's, like,
yeah.
his dream come true. Oh, but one thing I wanna say, back in the '90s, do you remember going to Chuck E. Cheese birthday parties?
Yes, yes.
I thought you were rich. Like, they must be rich if they're
Yeah,
having their especially in,
I
like,
thought the same
the
thing.
stage area.
Yeah, if your parents rented, like, a Discovery Zone
Yeah,
or Chuck E. Cheese,
and they had the
and then you had
VIP
your own
tables.
room, if you had your own
Yeah.
room, I was like, "Wow, this is."
Or, like, where the animatronics, the creepy, really bad animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese, like, if you had that table right there in front of it, rich.
Yeah.
Polka money.
My
That's
second birthday party was
you
at
know.
McDonald's,
Yeah, my 3rd birthday was at McDonald's.
so whatever.
Otherwise, they were in the pool. I think when I got a little older, maybe 8 or 9, my mom took us to the bowling alley, which I was so grateful for, but nothing like what they're doing now. My mom was very you don't like, she would spend. She had no problem spending, but she was very,
The
"You don't need
principal,
that."
so y well, speaking of kids, this brings us to our Cafecito Confession of the week. I cannot Rio's not 1 yet, he's 8 months old, and I cannot fucking wait to put my kid in daycare. I want my kid to go to daycare and leave me alone. I
I'm
don't know.
opposite. I had him home the whole time.
I want him to I can't get anything done. I can't anything. I need, like, I have to have, like, a separation of, like, time for me to, like, decompress and, like, not like, I can't. My brain is not handling it anymore. I've had enough. If I could send him to daycare tomorrow, I would.
Plus, you are the busiest person I know. I hear about your schedule sometimes, and I'm like, shit, I would hate that if I had stuff to do this week, I would totally hate that. You're very busy all the time. So
It
I get it.
never
It's hard
ends.
lugging a kid around,
Mhm.
and
I'm never
then when
doing,
you
like, one thing at a time. I'm always doing, like, at least 4 things all at one
better be
time.
careful, you're gonna fry yourself
Well,
from
I'm gonna start with
experience.
sending one of the kids to daycare.
Yeah. Yeah, just do it, and it's good for them. Look how ahead Arlo is because you started him in,
I started him when he was 2.
yeah, so he's speaking Spanish. Arlo's like a teenager. He knows how to read, the kid, and he's riding a bike with no training wheels. I'm like, "Shit." So
Ugh,
I did buy that bike
you did
for
get the bounce
David.
bike?
Yeah,
I had, like, a full-on meltdown last week because he didn't get into any of the fucking schools that I applied to.
I get that.
I started crying when the last one that I was waiting on said that he's number 7 on the waiting list. The school in my I don't live in a bad neighborhood, but the school that I'm zoned for is further away than the elementary school that's closest to me, which is an A public school.
I think that one that you're on number 7, you'll be fine. Somebody's gonna get accepted to something else,
Knock
or
on wood,
they're gonna
he's getting there.
move.
He's zoned to go to. The reading level is 48. The reading score at that school is 48%, and my kid has the literacy of a second grader that's halfway through the year.
Yeah, that's
It's, like, infuriating.
say all that really matters in kindergarten is they have a good teacher, good relationship, they like the teacher. But if they're gonna stay there, yeah, you don't want that. My confession is I feel like I always go a little deep here, but burnout, mom burnout, and the identity crisis you have after becoming a mom,
Mhm.
right? Who I was pre-mom and who I am after having David are 2 completely different people, right? And I'm
Yes.
still trying to accept this new person
You're,
who's
like,
here to
mourning
stay.
you're always in, like you're, like, mourning your old life, your old self. That's
But
how it was for
yeah,
me. I was
yeah, and it's not
mourning.
necessarily, like, getting to do whatever I want, I don't care, I stopped drinking a long time like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't care about that, it was more so, like, my brain. I miss my brain.
Yeah.
Like, I was a type A, I had everything taken care of, I was a mile a minute, the house was spotless all the time, I had everything in control, you know what I mean? I was doing great at work, I climbed fast in a corporate job, like, high
After
performing.
I had kids, my care to be anything at work went out the goddamn window.
Just
I'm
decided
like,
I'd, like,
"I'm
checked
here.
out, yeah.
I'm doing
But
what
I
I'm supposed to
wanted to
do."
do good, I wanted to be me, but I just could not do it. It's like my active listening went out the window, I cannot retain anything, um, I'm late for everything, I was never a late person. I've never been this person, like, my marriage was in the shitter for, like, a couple years, thank God we stuck it out, and, like, there's just a lot of shit, like, I was not being good to myself, like, my OCD and all that stuff popped off, the skin picking popped off, and, like, I'm okay
You're
with this.
literally, like, responsible for somebody else to stay alive. So that is, like, the biggest thing, like, pressure, like, you don't even
And
know
do
that
a good job.
that's what you're doing. Yes, you have to
Yeah,
not only
paying
do
the
you have to
bills
keep them
too.
alive, like, keeping them alive is the bare minimum. You have to keep them
Yeah.
alive, you have to teach them how to speak, you have to feed them good foods, and especially boys, teach them to be good boys and
But yeah, he
not
holds the door for ladies, and, David was waving at all the ladies, and it was great because he was making these women, like, laugh because it is cute when a little boy sees a group of women and he's like, "Hi," you know? So it was really cute.
yeah,
Um,
David is, like, a little entertainer for
oh
sure.
my god, he's a little like,
He's a ham.
Rico Suave, he loves to flirt. Oh, I told you what he does to me if I'm pissed at him, if he does something dumb, and I'm like, "Come on, man," trying to correct it, he goes,
He blows you a kiss.
like, "Get over it, mom." And he goes back to what he's doing.
Like, "It's okay, baby. Here's
He's
a
done
kiss."
it to his teacher at school. He was in trouble at school, and all he did to her was and he made her laugh, and she loves him, but, like, little shit gets away with everything. Just because he's cute and he's just a little lover, he gets away with it. So, yeah, just that mom pressure, and I still am not, um I don't know this person that I am, but it's getting better. I do like some things. I don't give a shit about what anybody thinks. I like that. I know who I am, mom. I'm a good mom. Fuck you.
Fuck 'em.
I'm not going to tolerate things like I used to.
Fuck
If
'em and
you're a
fuck 'em
shitty
again.
friend, yeah. If you're an energy vampire sucking the life out of me, fuck off. I won't answer the calls. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to
Yeah.
be your friend. I have my own shit going on. I don't
Yeah, on the
need
plus side, you
to.
know your boundaries and you stick to them because
Yeah,
you don't
like,
have
that's
time for
been something
bullshit.
I like. I
Like, why
like a
am I
lot.
we don't have time to, like, entertain things that
Yeah,
aren't
I don't
gonna,
give a
like
shit what other people are doing. That whole thing with that social media, like, comparing and stuff, this is how I do it. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to figure out what works for this new brain, you know what I mean? Like, your kitchen counters are not empty. You have shit on your counters. These videos on Instagram and shit, do you live in that house? The houses are not cozy, they're not lived in. I had to get that through my head because type A Carrie was that. This new Carrie is I need to be okay with the mountain of clothes that's still here from last week's episode.
I've always been a mess, and I'm still a mess.
Good for you. I need to be okay with because the anxiety that I get from not being on top of things like I'm supposed to be, like I used to be, that is terrible. That anxiety, the unnecessary cortisol that I build
Yeah.
makes my autoimmune stuff even worse. That burnout, I didn't know what happened, but
Girl,
that is what happened.
I
Complete and
I
total
had a full-on
shutdown.
anxiety attack, like, 2 months ago, just, like, getting ready to go to a fucking monster truck show,
Oh, yeah,
you
you didn't
know?
go, right?
I didn't go. They all went, and I, like, had a panic attack, just, like, getting the kids ready to go out the door because of, like, work and everything else, and, like, our husbands don't get it. They just fucking just get to wake up in the morning and walk out the door and go to work.
Get to come home from work,
Yeah,
take a
and then
shit, and take a
they
nap.
don't start parenting until in the afternoon when they're home, and I'm
Don't start
working.
parenting until mom has a freak out.
Well, I mean, Charlie comes home and starts doing stuff and, like, whatever that's in the afternoon. You've been gone since 6 o'clock in the morning. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, and now this is what time you're clocking in parent. I have been waking up all night with the baby.
Mhm. Don't sleep at
Don't
all.
sleep. Get the kids up, get them up, feed them, get them ready for school, take them to school, come back while I'm, like, on the phone checking work stuff because,
Work,
my
yeah.
kid's going to school late and I'm whatever. And then
Mhm.
back at the house with a toddler running around while I'm trying to get shit done for work, and half the time I don't finish any of the shit I have to do for work unless I'm, like, bothering my mom to come over and help me. And then when they
Mhm.
come home, when I'm still working, it's like I'm supposed to shut the computer and just be like, "Family time?" I've
Yeah.
been family timing the whole day.
Or like, "Come sit next to me on the couch. You never wanna sit next to me." Overstimulated, don't fucking look my way. I need to
Overstimulated,
go
stretched out,
I
like
need to go lock myself in the bathroom.
and then I'm all guilty in my brain about all the shit I didn't finish at work,
Oh, yeah.
and
Am I being
and then I'm
you
thinking
know
about it all night,
yeah.
so
Why is it so hard? People if you're not going through this, you would never understand, but the ones that are dealing with this every day or not knowing what's wrong with them or what happened
it's
and
normal.
you hit a
You're not the only
wall.
one.
Burnout, man, I didn't know high performing go, 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 that I really overextended myself, and now I had a complete shutdown, like my nervous breakdown, I guess. That was what, 2024? When I did a Britney and I cut my hair off and dyed it pink on my birthday? Fucked up, you know?
Happy
So,
birthday.
thanks.
What was the theme? The theme was Britney Spears.
I went and got Botox because I needed Botox at the time anyway, but, like, I chopped my hair off, it was chopped, and, it looked like a Barbie's head, like, when you used to take a big scissors and, like, cut your Barbie's hair off, and, like, it's, like, just bad, shelfy, like and, yeah, sleeping a lot. It just you don't know what's happening to you, and it's happening really fast, even though it's not happening fast,
And then
but
your
you're, like,
husband
losing
tells you,
time.
"Just relax. I don't understand why you're so upset."
Yeah. But one thing about Michael is he's really, really good about that. That's something that I've always valued in him. And one of the reasons why I love him so much is he's very understanding. So there were times I would have hated me too. I was mean to everybody, fucking bitch. And he just took it.
That's
But
nice.
there are times that he is more so quit your job if you're miserable. Like why are you because he's so laid back and easy
Not
breezy.
worrying about it.
No bills, not worry, his paychecks come to me, I worry about it, like he just deodorant shows up when he's out. I would love that. I need a me. I need to be a man.
I always say I would be the best gay man. I should have been a man. I would have loved to been a gay man because I can't do the ladies, I just can't.
No? I
No.
don't
I can
know.
appreciate a good set of tits, but nothing below the equator, cannot do it.
The equator. You're good. That's a good one.
I can't.
Nothing below the equator. I
No,
don't know. I've always liked, like,
no.
gangsta booze.
It doesn't matter. What's downstairs is what's
But
not
I've never gone there. I don't think I wanna go there
like,
either.
I mean, I love a good androgynous, but you, like, think you're
Those are
hot.
hot.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
hot.
yeah. But when it comes to doing lady things,
No, maybe
lady
just be my bestie,
mm,
but love me.
no, no.
Whatever. I don't know. Shout out to those women. Michael's great. Comes from a Latin family. His grandma, his mom, his mom still folds his underwear when she's here. So, like, like, that's what he came from, you know?
Yo también. They have mamitis.
Oh, yeah, and my kid has the mamitis really bad too,
Yeah.
but at least I'm trying to get him to do shit by himself. But he helps me with chores. He helps me empty the laundry and the dryer or whatever.
Yeah,
He
I gotta get
helps.
Arlo to do that. Arlo doesn't do shit. He's a little spoiled, rotten,
Little
Chewbacca motherfucker.
bougie king.
Oh, and that the Cafecito Confessional, and that brings us to the end of this episode of Mosquitos and Cafecitos. If you have any mom stories, burnout stories, crazy Florida person, man or woman stories, send them to us, mosquitos and cafecitos at gmail.com or DM us on Instagram, mosquitos and cafecitos. All right. Hey.
See you later, alligator.
Goodbye.